What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I picked up another rig here, and this one is actually an active clean title, but it was, I'm pretty sure, like it was either at a plant or a mine or something. So it's a 2023 GMC Sierra 3500, and it's a 6.6 gas. So from this side, I mean, from afar, it looks, you know, pretty good. Like this side's pretty decent. It has literally no rock chips or any rock chips on the front of it, but it's pretty banged up around the truck. I'll show you. So this thing has, I think it has around 66 or 65,000 K on it, but check out the rocker panels here from just people getting in and out of. They're kicking the side there. I did actually already change out the wheels, so it did have steel wheels on it, but I had these sitting in my shed, so I put some new 20s on it and some new tires that I had kicking around here. The box and everything, like really not much for damage on this side except for some like rock chips and the stuff on the rocker panels. This side's all good, but just check out how, you know, beat up this thing. It's got like all scratch. This is all scratched up real bad from probably people stepping in there to get in. The box is not terrible on the inside. I'll have to obviously bedline it, but it looks not too bad. And this side there's a bit of damage, so pretty much just right here on the cab corner, this door and this box side. So what I'm going to do is, and I also this front fender and then the front bumper, it's not like the actual face bar is fine, but it's all just kind of smashed up here. And look at the headlights, like look how scratched they are from just like cleaning them, like driving through the mud. And everything on here is just packed with mud. I did pressure wash it a little bit, but look at that, it's just packed with mud. And that's after like pressure washing it for like an hour when I had the tires off here. I even pressure washed like the calipers and everything, and they were just solid with mud. And if you look in here, it still had a ton of mud and everything up in the wheel wells. But as far as the windshield go, like it's still the original GM window, and there's really no rock chips or anything. And same with the front. Like it doesn't really seem like they ever got drove down a road. But obviously the workers, they get driving through the mud and they have to like scrape off the headlights every single day, and same with the bottom. But yeah, and they ripped off all the plastic on there. So anyways, and then just come check out this interior. So the interior is probably the worst part of it. Like it's not terrible, but these door pads are pretty messed up. And just look at that, like people getting in and out. Look how beat up that is. And it has it is an SLE, so like it's a nicely trimmed truck, but they must have got the mats in it. So look at, it's got, these are all just beat up. Someone must have changed out the center console, because this thing looks like brand new for whatever reason. And these seats look like hell. So I actually had a couple other cloth seats here that are pretty much brand new that I'm going to use in this instead, and then I'll just take the airbags out of these seats for a different car. And then the roof and everything is fine. Like it's actually in really good shape, and same with the dash and the steering wheel, and that's all pretty much excellent. But these door panels and like these rocker panels here are just so beat up. And the back seat's fine actually. Like it must have had a cover on it. As you can see, looks like someone cut the cover off. But the back side's, I mean, back here is pretty much mint. So what I'm gonna do is I want to strip this interior out. I have carpet from what left over from another truck, and I have some of this plastic, because look how just beat up all this plastic is, and it just looks like so crappy. So I think if I just change all the plastic in the interior there that I have just left over from like other parts trucks, I'll put one new fender on, and I have two white doors actually, and then a box side, paint it up a little bit, and put some new plastics on it. I think it'll shine this thing right back up and make it look like brand new again. And yeah, it's all clean title and everything, just needs to be cleaned up. But yeah, this thing is just it must have got like no hours and just was driving in the mud constantly. And yeah, just kind of had a rough start to its life anyways. And the one mirror on that side is also broken, but this side is pretty much good. So I will just have to start pulling this interior part here. I guess what I'll start with, pull the two doors off on the other side, and yeah, get a better look at it, and then pull the box off, and then we can see how muddy that frame is out of there. It's probably disgusting. So anyways, let's pull the interior out first, and then I'm going to put it on the hoist and pull that box off. And I already have the new box side here delivered, so we can start cutting that box side off and getting that fixed up here. Okay, so I got a lot of this thing stripped down and it is insanely dirty under here. Like, check this out. It's just packed with mud. Up in here, there's mud like fully in the rad support, just filled. So I'm gonna have to wash this up really good. And this side, I pulled the doors off here too. I'm gonna change this rocker panel from like here back to probably like right here, I think is where I can do it or something like that. And then obviously the box side, which I have a new box side right there. And then on the interior, well, that was just so dirty. That actually, the dash and everything is pretty much like mint on it. Same with the roof and the headliner and all that's really good. But there was like, not kidding you, a 5-gallon pail of dirt in here. Like, just look at, oh, even the dirt's underneath there, but it is so dirty. So I guess I'm gonna move a few things around here and then I can pull the truck on the hoist. I wanna pull this box off, cut this side panel off here, and then maybe go wash it up and just, I don't know, lift it up with my forklift and just knock all the mud and everything on the bottom off there. I do have 2 doors that are white. Actually, no. Not sure if these are the right ones or not. Oh, these are the damaged ones. I have 2 other white doors for this thing, so I'll get them lined up once I get this all cut off. And this front, oh yeah, I've never actually seen this before, but look at this. Look at how much, that's how many times this door got open and closed. Like, that's crazy. This truck only has 60,000 key on it and the hinges are just toast. So I'm gonna change all them, change all these little wear parts that have kind of been used a ton, and then hopefully get this thing all cleaned up and we'll start, I'll pull that rocker panel off the other truck too. But anyways, let's get on the hoist for now and lift it up. Okay, so I got the rocker panel ripped off here, and I also took the box off, so I haven't actually washed it up yet. Mostly because I want to put the doors back on before I wash it all up there. But I cut the rocker panel off here, and then I actually pulled the rocker panel off one of the other trucks I got here that I'm rebuilding, but I'm putting a new cab on that truck. So the rocker panel and everything was mint on it, so I just peeled it off here and pretty much got it all ready to fit up. So I got like a backing plate in here, same with right here. So pretty much just need to put a little weld-through primer on the back of this panel, and then I can pretty much just stick it back on here, make sure it's all lined up. I'll probably just tack it in place and then maybe go grab the doors. Throw the new doors on it quick just to check it, and then it should be good. But yeah, I was able to save this rocker panel off of that other truck, which is back here. And it was a little bit of a bugger, but I did get it peeled off without damaging it. So this cab is totally munched, but the bottom rocker panel on both sides is actually fine. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna need the rocker panel for the other side on that white truck here. But if I do, I can peel it off that truck again, or that black truck back there. The rocker panel is fine on that too. But I just want to get this one welded up for now, and then I'll take a look at the other side. But for the other side, as I showed you there before, it's kind of just damaged where the driver was getting in. Same with this side, except for the damage on the back here, where they must obviously hit something and hit the box. But so let's just throw up this rocker panel here, and I'll start welding it on. Okay, so I got the box side popped off here. There was nothing that was damaged, like none of the cross members or anything were had any damage, so it made it really easy to clean up once I got it all off there. Pretty much just need to clean up all the seams. I'm gonna spray a little weld through primer on everywhere, all the surfaces. And then this is the new box side I have for it. Same thing, I'm just gonna clean it up. And the cross member goes in here, so I got some holes drilled. I just need to put some weld through primer on it, and same with the seam here. And then yeah, it should go on pretty easy, and I will line up. Pretty much just need to check the measurements on the front, check the measurements on the rear. I'm gonna stick the tailgate in it before I get too carried away welding it together to make sure everything fits. But for the most part, when you put the new GM stuff on, like a lot of these lines and seams like line up so nice. And there's also markings on this for the cross member to tell you exactly where it goes. I mean, it can really only go in one place. They just set up so easy, and this is much easier than replacing like the outside skin, right? Especially since that one had some damage to the inner wheel well and stuff. And then also on the cab here, I finished welding up the new cab corner. I just need to grind that all down, and then I also went and chipped a little bit more mud off here. And look how much more mud I got off this thing. Like, it's crazy. So it cleaned up pretty good. I'll need to pressure wash underneath it, and then obviously I still need to seam seal the back of that once I get that all ground down. And for this side, still haven't decided if I'm going to try to pull this out yet, or just change this this whole side, or change it up to like here maybe. It might be the best way to go, but I'm just going to finish the box and finish welding that, or grinding all that side down first before I start on the other side. So anyways, spray a little weld through primer on this, get this mounted up here. And then as far as that goes, this box, I am going to respray this side. I think like it is pretty in good shape. I think it just has one little ding right here and a couple scratches. So just give it a fresh coat just to clean it up real nice. And throw a little bed liner in the box, and that should be all fixed up. So let's throw this box side on here, and then maybe go do a little work on the cab corner. All right, so I'm getting pretty close on most of the bodywork on this truck, and it's starting to look a little bit better. It's been sitting for a little while here, but I did get this rocker panel all finished up here, and it's pretty much just in high solid, so I just need to block sand this out in a couple spots, and then there's a few little dings in these doors, and the interior is still out of it. But I did throw the box on here just to make sure everything fit up really nice, and it's all looking pretty darn good. The box, I will need to bedline inside here, and then this side's pretty much good except for a couple little dings. And then on this side, on the rocker panel, I haven't decided. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to section it to about here, because it does have quite a bit of damage just from people kicking their boots. And I did pull a little bit of it, and it's just so thin that it'll be hard to get that pretty straight. So I'll probably just section it to here. I have another piece off of that blue truck that I can use. It's good on that side, and I'll just change that piece out. These doors are good, but I'm planning to probably just respray. I'll put the front fenders on. I'm thinking respray the front clip and probably the uni side and probably all the doors, just kind of the outside, just to freshen it all up. But I did come across a little bit of an issue that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about yet. When I had it up on the hoist here, I was took the skid plate off it, and I discovered a pretty good dent. I don't know if you can see that dent in the frame here. So it looks like someone smacked like a rock or something in there. I don't think it really touched any of the suspension, but it didn't even hit the sway bar. But I don't know if you can tell how big that is, but it looks pretty nasty. So I'm not sure yet. I think the rest of the frame is fine, but I could probably, I don't know if I can fix that or maybe change that piece out. But I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna find a used frame and then just frame swap it, because this truck needs to come apart because it's so muddy. That way I could at least like wash underneath the truck, and change anything else that's broken underneath it, and then also fix some of the exhaust stuff. I think it's got an exhaust leak too. So I don't know. This thing, the more I open it up, it's kind of the worse it's getting. But I guess now that I'm in it, I gotta fix it all, and I'll need to wash up all this stuff because it does have like, I don't know, it's just caked in mud, especially on the inside here. Like I'll need to change out this and some of the lines. It's got a few leaks here, but I'm probably, I don't know, I'll probably just do all the paint first, and then I'll probably, if I'm gonna swap the frame, I'll just do that once that's all done, because that way I can just put the whole body back together and then it'll be all good to go. But I'm probably going to paint it in the brand new paint booth once it's done here. I think this will be the first thing that I paint. Just do a little bit of white and then bake it up. So it's getting pretty close. I'm not going to show you too much there. You'll have to watch the other video. But anyways, that's going to be a wrap for this video so far on this truck. I got quite a bit done, but I'll finish up in the next video. So anyways, thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one. Peace.